Right. Hello, my dear children. Now, this one could go well, it could go horribly wrong, but you asked me to write you a story and I promised I would, so here is the first part of it. There will be several parts, but hopefully you enjoy this one. This story is called But Is It Really Magic? Right. There once was 3 children called Henry, Rose and John. These 3 children were siblings that could do nothing wrong. They lived at home with a Derp and their very special mum, because their daddy lived elsewhere and had to be strong. See, I said their mum was special, let me tell you why. Not only did she run the house and work hard to provide, but she had a secret: at night she could fly, because Mummy was a witch, which worked hard to do right. She did magical spells to try keep the world safe, but her children, no powers, no magic to make. Till one day John suddenly rushed to awake, because he'd turned his Ted Freddy into a red snake. It slithered and hissed, and what's worse is he pissed all up John's bed from his foot to his wrist. John cried out, "Ah!" waking Henry and Rose quick, when Rose realised she was floating, and bonk, the roof she hit. Henry laughed, and as he did, he farted out fire. Don't laugh, this is true, don't say I'm a liar. He set light to his bed, the Derp's head, and he cried, but with a flick of her wrist, Mummy turned to a spider. One arm reached for the snake and one pulled Rose down, another put out the flames and gave Derp a bald crown. She looked at them all smiling, no sign of a frown, and said, "Right, my dear children, I think we need to go downtown. See, there's a place you can learn to control your magic and thoughts, but there's no Diagon Alley where all your things are brought. We'll pop to Poundland and Wilco's and hope supplies aren't too short, and then we'll take you to the school. No, John, it's not Hogwarts." So they headed to town. Who knew this store stocked all this? There were gowns, books and wands, all sized down for kids. There were broomsticks and cauldrons and even a snitch, but it was only plastic, so when John threw it, it hit the wall and split. Rose was so excited. "I'm going to be Hermione." Mummy said, "You're so smart, but you're also too whiny." John said, "I'll be Harry, I'll be the chosen one, just try me." So Henry hit him in the head with a crystal so shiny. Once they brought all them things, they said, "Mummy, what's next?" She said, "Now I'll take you to a teacher who has 4 legs, because he is a centaur, half horse, half man, but with a horned head. So you could call him a unitor, just not near him if you like your necks." Unsurprisingly, with gear in hands, they headed to the woods. They thought, we walked Derp here lots, but never heard any hoofs. Then something shimmered in the air, glimmered, and there was an old bridge with a roof. And clip clop, the whole bridge shook, as appeared a centaur with a gold tooth. "My name," he said, "is Chiron. Welcome, John, Harry and Rose. It's time to learn your potential, but you'll have to get out of them clothes." So he raised his wand, gave a flick, and 2 rooms appeared saying girls and bros. And once they were changed, he said, "First the brain and understanding your highs and lows. You must understand that magic's not just wand work and potions, it's understanding and learning to control your emotions. See, joy can cause smiles, sunshine and stunning oceans, whereas anger can be scary, causing chaos and commotion. So we must learn to breathe deep, care for our inner health. Stay calm, don't hurt and harm others and ourselves, because that is more important than a lifetime of wealth. Otherwise depression can creep in on you, and that's worse than all else. And once we've mastered our own inner being, we'll move on to foresight, that's like future seeing. You can do it through psyche, palm reading or teething, but it's not accurate enough to know whether Henry's pooed or peeing. And after, I guess, we'll teach you all some spells. You'll learn levitate and summoning, and how to tell whether the magic's good or evil, intentions bad or well. And you'll learn how to clean with it, how to hide all bad smells. "Oh, that'll please Mummy," Rose quickly said. "I can finally tidy up my room and the crap under my bed, without making any effort and without wishing I'm dead, having to pick up all the things through the room that I've left." Mummy laughed and said, "Children, I hope you're excited to learn all the magical things just like I did." She stared at her 3 children and they all looked delighted. And she said, "Now let's go home for dinner and ice cream." that was part 1 of Is It Really Magic? Written by yours truly, Daddy, just for you guys, and I hope you enjoyed it. Love you, William. I love you, Kitty. I love you, Thomas.